Hello, and welcome back to another very juicy episode on water. And if you are new here and you don't know, I have recently, well, that sounds a little silly, but yes, recently in my awareness, I have integrated Mother Agua and I now clearly channel Mother Agua. And if you're curious to know who Mother Agua is the great mother of the seas, of the oceans, and she has dominion on the hydroplane of the planet. So, yes. And also, this entire episode will be channeled now. It will be completely channeled. I was going to read the download off my phone, but I can see she's really wanting to come through and just free flow this out, just like water. So we will go ahead and do that and accept her invitation to do so. So Mother Agua has basically landed on the planet again, and she's come forth very specifically at this time to usher in the new wave of beings. And the new wave of beings are coming from the seas, they're coming from the waters, they are all water beings. And this is why you're seeing a lot of talk around the water. And of course, if you go back and look your entire life, water has been under attack. There has been multiple manipulations with water, a lot of fear around water. Don't go into oceans, sharks will eat you, you can drown, so forth and so on. So you can see why they've tried to disconnect humanity from the water desperately. It's because we're ushering in new codes of being through the waters. Yes. And oh my gosh, I'm getting a flood of downloads now. So this is going to be a really, really, really juicy episode. Um, yes. So Mother Agua, going back, I will try to keep this as human as possible and as linear possible as I can, but she is here to usher in the new wave from the seas. And she's here to basically show and help the new wave activate their templates on their way of being, because everything is going to change about their way of being. And we've already kind of have started seeing that with Gen Z. Gen Z, as we know, has zero tolerance or interest to careers, stability, anything of the old paradigm. They are shifting that already for us. And a lot of us came through at different periods of the timeline to make this transition happen. Now there's a sense of urgency. Now the time has really bended for us to step forward and accept our soul codes and accept and activate our templates and really rise to our sacred calling. And the reason why, again, going back to manipulation with water, the reason why they wanted humanity to really stay away from, especially the oceans, the salt water, is because when you are in the ocean water, soon as you walk into the water, within 30 seconds, your entire being alkalines. Yes, all of the matrix coding disappears. And especially if you ever notice when the sun or the moon are shining onto the ocean surface or a water body, it sparkles like glitter. That glitter energy is the diamond energy. That is a diamond energy that awakens your inner diamond energy and it cancels out all matrix coding. Yes, it decodes the matrix out of the being and also the water because they keep trying to code the water with matrix codes constantly with their chemicals, with their bombing the seas, and so forth. And when the sun comes, they have no control. And this is why they try to manipulate the sun as well. They try to operate a fake sun on us so it cannot cancel out the matrix coding. This is why it's so important. Beings like Mother Agua, Mother Malia is here too. Very exciting to be around, buzzing around her energy as well. But we're going to see many more coming through. Many more. And water is very, very sacred. It is very sacred because it carries a stream of consciousness. Yes. And the guardians of the ocean are the giant whales, are the killer whales. And no, they do not kill. That's also a distortion of the matrix. They're not here to kill you. They are simply eating their meals, but eating the little fishes in the sea, which is, of course, a part of the ecosystem and very natural way of being. They have zero interest in killing humans unless they are provoked or they are endangered by the human present. The guardians of the seas are our whales. Yes. So having that sacred knowledge and wisdom in the water, I would invite you to go to the closest water body available to you. And if you are Canadian like me, like Gia herself, and you cannot make it to the closest water body because it's frozen or it's just a snowstorm outside or the weather is just not available for it, then please in meditation call in the consciousness of water. Please call it in. Call it in and say Aqua Marina and watch the and feel the waterfall go right through your portal of consciousness to right through your body and your being and out to your feet and into Mother Earth. Aqua Marina is the quickest way that Gia, have discovered. When you say Aqua Marina, it flushes out everything. Yes, it calls the Aqua Marina within you. And it is a energy upgrade and energy clearing and energy activation and all in one. And it's the most fastest energy I've ever worked with is the Aqua Marina energy. Yes, absolutely. Now, there's been a lot of chit chat about hydration. A lot of things, how you should structure your water and how you should make sure you're using the right filters and so forth. But now the most important thing is not only to be hydrated, but it is important to know that you are 70% water. So this is why hydration is important to supercharge your manifesting electrons in the body and the protons in your body. Yes, water actually activates you, not only hydrates you. It activates all the 70% of your being for manifestation. And we're so excited you're watching this episode right now. We're sending you so much love and transmutation now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you are 70% water, consuming high frequency current water, and being hydrated at a cellular level is important to send messages to your body. The structure of the water will develop your internal structure. This is a reason behind speaking high frequency words and listening to high frequency music. It structures the water within you. The structure can be transmuted to speed up manifestations, working with the water element to quantum leap. Yes, this is why it is so profound when you grab your glass of water and you look into it, look right into it, and you can visualize and structure your water on your own. You actually do not need a device for this or even high frequency music, although that is very good too. That's also amazing. If you're using devices and high frequency music, and if you're chanting to your water as well to structure it. But it's very, very important you structure your water. So if you look into your water and you visualize a spiral, the water going spiral, clockwise 5 times and anti-clockwise 5 times. And while you're doing that, you're visualizing that, please speak your intentions into the water. And once you are done, bless your water, thank it, and slowly sip it throughout the day. This will structure the 70% in you for manifestation, and it will send messages to your body. Yes, and water holds a stream of consciousness. So you are actually programming your consciousness through water constantly, whether you are aware or not. Do you see why they are trying to sell water in water bottles? Why they have branding on water and certain words on water? Aquafina is a brand. It's because they're trying to program something. And you can undo it by this simple trick. That is all. And you don't have to worry about anything, but it's very important for you to send messages to your body for manifestation and good health and get the correct coding in the body. And this will also speed you up because, as you know, water moves very, very fast in its currents. It does not move slow, just like the new wave that will be coming in will be moving extremely, extremely fast. And this is why hydration is so important. When you are dehydrated, you have a brain fog. Your body does not know what to do and how to operate. You get many other issues in the body, movement issues, your muscles tighten, weaken. Your skin loses its glow because 70% of you is not being honored. Electrolytes are magnificent. Having a little gray sea salt in the water, a little pinch, is magnificent. Is also really, really great for you. But we highly recommend you structure your water to speak to the 70% of you and honor your body at the highest levels. And that was a quick tip for you. And I think we are going to close this episode now because that is all we wanted to say to you all. And thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being a part of this episode and blessing us with your presence and gracing us. I will be back definitely to talk to you even more and more and more because I can do this nonstop. But I think for today, this is good for your digestion. This is good for you to sit with this information, digest, integrate it until we come back. And if you would like to connect with me, Gia, more, and you would like to have more Mother Agua magic, please do check the description below how you can contact me for clarity calls with Mother Agua. Yes, and also I do have freebies of introduction and transmissions done by Mother Agua. Yes, which I will link below. And thank you once again so much for tuning in. We wish you all well, our Marine Express.